Hello, my name is Christelle and this is Untethered Love. Welcome to your reading, Leo. So as usual, this reading started off on my TikTok. If you are not following me there, please do so. It is greatly appreciated. And let's just give a recap of what I was discussing over there. So the two goddesses you got were Ma'at, giving and receiving, and Oshun, fearless love. I don't know if I'm too close. Hopefully I'm not too close to y'all. I don't know if you can see. Then the cards we got in the past position, we have the Four of Hearts. In the present position, we have the Three of Hearts. And in the future, we've got the Eight of Hearts. So much love, so much giving and receiving. Your cup runneth over. We are outside today, so I apologize if the sound is not the best. I'm going to try to speak as loudly as I can so that you can hear. But anywho, there is a big theme of giving and receiving for you, Leo, particularly because you have Venus in your sign for the next 3 or 4 months. Venus is in Leo, will be going retrograde, and so it's going to be there for a while. So this theme of reciprocity will be very big for you throughout the entire summer into the fall. It's really important at this time to recognize what you truly value within yourself. What is important to you? How do you pour into yourself and love on yourself? Because your capacity to love yourself will determine your capacity to receive love. And there needs to be a equal give and take with this Ma'at present here. It's all about balance. Don't be stingy with the love you give yourself. Don't be stingy with the love you give others. And in giving very freely, in being open-handed, you will receive a lot. And it may initially feel like, is this too much? But no, anything that you give, you will receive double, if not triple, of what you've given. This is law. Ma'at deals with divine law and keeping law and order. So it's important for you to keep order within yourself. And you have been keeping order within yourself with this Four of Hearts in the past position. The Four is an indicator of Jupiter on the tree of life. And Jupiter wants to expand, it wants to grow. But expansion and growth can only happen on firm ground. Four, like the four legs of a table. So in creating that with the heart energy, that emotional, spiritual stability within yourself, pouring love into yourself, being consistent in that love and that dedication and that devotion to self, this expands your creativity, your power to create with the Three of Hearts. The Three is an indicator of Saturn, and Saturn brings things into material form. So this spiritual, internal work that you have been doing, stabilizing, emotional work that you have been doing, is starting to materialize in your world, or will begin to materialize in your world. You are very fertile at this time. I will say that because as I was shuffling these cards, there were a couple of little bunny rabbits that popped up over there by this bush, and I was like, oh, y'all are quite fertile, especially with Mars and Venus in your sign, the anima and animus, this masculine and feminine energy. There's this really beautiful, creative, co-creative energy that flows through you and is coming to you. So be open to that. Be open to that reciprocity, to that receiving, to partnership, to coming together with others. Yeah. I want to say as well, if you haven't been in this energy of self-love, if you felt like you haven't had that emotional stability, it's been really hard for you to tap into that. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of clubs. Now this is fire energy, and the 6 on the tree of life is solar energy, your planet, the sun. This is you. Fire, 6, sun, fire. If you are having difficulty creating that emotional stability, call on solar energy. Call on the solar light. The sun is the father of sorts for us. It is the provider. It literally provides nutrients to all of our vegetation, to our bodies. So calling on this, the divine, the greater divine order of the universe, creates order within the self. Ask the solar light to show you what you need to do to stabilize, to show you the truth. Ma'at has to deal with truth, divine truth. It's very easy for us, especially if we are in an emotional state, to create our own truths, to make our own conclusions. We don't want to do that. We want to ask for divine truth, to ask for the real truth, because this world is full of illusions. This world will have you believe that you are small, that you are insignificant, that you are not deserving of love, that receiving real love is impossible for who you are or what you need. And that is just a lie. It just is. You are essential to the world. Your presence, your energy, particularly if you are a Leo. You might be watching this and you're not a Leo, but if you're a Leo and you have a lot of Leo energy, and even if you're not, your energy, you provide this warmth, this love, this feeling of just opening of the heart. And if you're a Leo and your heart is closed, like, that's probably the worst place you could be in. So I really ask you to tap into your love, tap into the love frequency, call on the solar light to bring that forth. And look at the bottom of that is the Ace of Wands. Tapping into the solar light gives you that spark of creativity, ignites that wand, and gives you clarity as well. I think this is gonna be one of those ones where, like, I don't really shuffle, I just pull the cards. So under this, and I'm just literally just pulling from the deck, you have the 6 with the solar light, the Ace of Wands. Under that is the King of Spades, which would be the King of Swords. Clarity, ultimate clarity, ultimate truth, knowing the truth. The solar light brings forth the truth of your abundance with the 10 of Wands, of your capacity to be in your full creative bag, your capacity to give and share and build whatever you are creatively building, whether that be building up a home, building up a creative project, building up your work, building up your body, your physical body, your beauty. You have the capacity to build that to its highest degree. And this leads to money. This leads to physical, tangible upgrades. 7 is Venus. 7 upgrades things. My cards are blowing away. So this upgrade in a tangible, material way. So this may be an upgrade in your health, in your wealth, in your career. It is a tangible upgrade that happens when this internal stability is created within yourself, and you implement that through your creative, consistent action of self-love and also of the work that you do in the world. Okay, hold on. Let me go get these cards. All right, I'm gonna pull some tarot now to kind of further expand this message. What does Leo need to hear for their highest and greatest good? Leo. Leo, come on. You know you a bad bitch. I don't know why you stressing it. So, at the center of the read, we have the Moon card. Crossed by the Strength. Grounded with the 9 of Swords. In the past, we have the Magician. Overarching, we have the 5 of Swords. In the more recent or soon future is the Queen of Pentacles. At the bottom, we have the Page of Pentacles. External energy, the Devil card. Advice is 3 of Cups. And the outcome is the 4 of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups. I stated this before. You may not be seeing things with the right perspective. Shoot. I'm sorry, y'all. It's gonna be really hard because I got mad wind blowing with the ace. Yeah, all right. Everything is Irie. I don't know why I want to say that, but yeah. I'm gonna have to edit the shit out of this video. There may be a subconscious lack of confidence. You may not even be like necessarily presently feeling it, like it's not at the forefront. For some of you, this self-consciousness or lack of confidence, you're aware of it. For some of you, you are not. I want you to know that you can be confident. You can be confident. It's okay to be confident. Don't feel ashamed of being confident, especially with this fearless love. To love yourself fearlessly, to love yourself without regard is really a revolutionary act, because there are so many things in this world that will tell us that we are not enough, that we don't do enough, we're not producing enough, that we need to change and contort and just become different people than who we naturally are, because it doesn't fit into societal norms. I encourage you to kind of let your freak flag fly. But what is really beautiful is that this Moon card was clarified with the Death, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. So there is a transformation of this burden of feeling like you can't really be your fullest King of Wands self. Like you're dropping these wands and you're just allowing yourself to be who you are. Also, there's a sense of like mastery of your creative power. Really transforming and knowing who you really are and mastering who you are so that you can show up in the world as your fullest self, as the King of Wands. Strength here. Clarity on the Strength card. Yeah. Really know this was crossed by the Strength and the Temperance. So again, this balancing with the Temperance card. And if you look at the center is that orange triangle. Your presence, the special configuration that is you, is essential, is needed. And there may be a need to balance like the work and the play. You might be having difficulties with that and finding that balance, and that may be where that insecurity is coming from, of not knowing when you're playing too much or when you're working too much. Especially this Nine of Swords at the bottom and then the Five of Swords up top. You need to sleep. That's what I'm taking from this. 5 minus 9, 4 of Swords. There's a need to rest. Rest your mind, rest your soul, rest your body in order. And then with this Ten of Wands here. So in getting good rest, essential rest, you're able to have clarity and know just how powerful you are. This Five of Swords was clarified with the Ace of Wands and the Wind. Ace of Wands and the Tower. I feel like after you rest, you're going to have this eureka moment of like knowing what you need to do, when you need to do, how you need to do it. And this is going to open you up to abundance, to, like I was saying, material with the Three of Hearts earlier. You're going to be able to have tangible manifestations of the work you've been putting in. Now at this time, well, let me wait. Externally with the Devil, the Page of Swords, and the Nine of Cups, it's really easy to get tempted by false promises, by things that really keep you attached. It's important to remember or to discern what you truly value, what you really want. This discernment is essential. But what is going to help you find this discernment or come to this conclusion is, with the advice of the Three of Cups, is really just enjoying yourself. Summer is not quite here. We're still technically in spring, but summer is in like a week or so. Have fun, hang out with friends, do things that make you laugh, that give you joy. And in doing those things that ignite your joy, that open up your heart, that bring laughter to your life, you're really going to find out what you need to leave behind. You're going to discover what is your true value. So this was the Three of Cups was clarified with the Nine of Pentacles. So your true value, just how important you are, recognizing that. And that's going to come through rest and through play. And you're going to kind of dissolve the illusions that are around you, dissolve any like things that you didn't want to see or couldn't quite see, and move past that with the Six of Swords and really step into like this intuitive place. Like play and rest allows this high priestess energy to come forth and to reveal your true value, to reveal what you really value. And then you're just gonna know what to hold on to. You're gonna know what is really for you, especially with the Queen of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So yeah, you might even currently be in this energy of the Four of Cups with the Six and the Ten. And in grounding yourself, having this fun, enjoying your summer, by the time Venus in Virgo rolls around, you're going, and Virgo is discerning. Virgo knows what to cut out. By having this fun and getting this rest, you're gonna know what to cut out when Venus comes into Virgo, and what is really for you and what is really emotionally fulfilling and what you can emotionally receive. And then further clarification. Enjoy the summertime. Enjoy the summertime. And in this enjoyment of the summer comes divine justice. Again, this justice coming up again. And you're going to be able to know what you want to invest in, what you want to build and put in the work into. So by the time summer's over, we have the fall, and you're going to be able to reap the benefits of enjoying your summer, reap the benefits of having fun, and harvest. And whatever you harvest, you're going to be able to like really build on it, work on it, receive, because Pentacles also have to do with like nutrients and what like supports us. So really receive this proper nutrients for the soul, for the heart, for the mind, for the body. All right. I'm going to pull some oracle cards. I felt really called to pull the Queen of the Moon oracle. So we're gonna do that. What advice do you have for Leo? What advice do you have for Leo? What advice do you have for my beautiful Leos? What advice do you have for Leo? All right. What you want to come into fruition in your life requires patience and balance and wisdom. That this Venus in Leo retrograde is going to give you a lot of information, but it's you have to be patient in order to receive this information, to receive this wisdom. Too many. So I want to. All right. Okay, we'll take these. There are a lot of cards here, but whatever. We're gonna make do. So with the Queen of the Moon, we have got, like I just said, we've got fruition, patience, balance, and wisdom. And what I see here, if we look, do you see how the moon is growing in all of these? Like it's slowly growing until it comes into fruition with this final card. So it's really important to not be impatient at this time. That also is what this Five of Swords is giving me. And like the Nine of Swords that we were discussing earlier, like having this like ruminating, lots of mental energy and being impatient and wanting to have what you want by any means necessary can cause a lot of crazy shit to happen, can cause you to suffer from some losses. So it's really important to be extremely patient over the next 3 or 4 months. Really try to receive downloads and information and knowledge about yourself, what you want, what is fulfilling to you. And in doing that, you're going to develop the discernment to know what is for you, what is not, and things that are really wonderful and beautiful will be coming in. Now we also got the citrine, the Seraphos green quartz, the moonstone, and the numite. Now I'm just going to read the key words for these. So with citrine, that's big money energy, and there are a lot of pentacles out here, so I feel like you're really going to be receiving a lot of like prosperity in terms of your finances. So citrine is joyful expressiveness, exuberance, happiness, letting go of all negativity. Now is the time for you to be you and to experience the tremendous joy available to you. With all the hard work you do to overcome your old patterns, heal the wounds of the past, and forgive yourself and others as you walk the healing path, you might find that you have forgotten how to just have fun and laugh. I was just saying this. Citrine Spirit is here to amplify the joy in your life, so feel it and express it as you are broadcasting it to the entire planet, because you are. Just because you are. You're needed. However serious life may feel, the conscious universe really wants all of us to have fun. So you are doing important work when you exuberantly share your joy with the world. Make time for pure playfulness and joy today. Then with the green Seraphos, I don't know how to say that. We have life on life's terms, joie de vivre, an acceptance of our place in the world, heaven on earth, what is meant to be. As long as we are human, we will face times when the only choice is to accept life on its own terms. But in the acceptance lies a most precious treasure, the gift of now. Surrender to this moment exactly as it is, and your heart will open, release what needs to be left behind as you join with the conscious universe on a journey of your own healing. Something wonderful is awaiting you, but first you must be present in what is so that you can have this experience and receive the gift of recognizing that you are stronger than you know. When the wheel of fortune turns, you may look back on this moment as crucial for your growth. Very often, unanswered prayers and unexpected twists of fate lead to the destiny that the heart seeks. Trust now in this process of acceptance. Trust the conscious universe has your back. Right? So again, with that Tower moment and the Ten of Wands, any burdens you may have, these are all lessons. These are with the Ten of Wands and the King of Cups, and the Ten of Wands and the King of Wands and the Death card. And then we have this Tower with the Ace of Wands. All the trials, all the tribulations, these 10 wands made you the king. These things that felt like burdens made you the king, made you the master of your life. Then we have Moonstone. Moonstone, intuition, insight, inner wisdom, inner voice. With that, the advice with the High Priestess. Inner knowing, inner sensing. These are the talents that the conscious universe has bestowed upon all of us, but we have been conditioned to minimize their importance and instead pay more attention to the knowing that comes from experiencing life through our physical senses and logical analysis. Do you hone your intuition? Do you trust it, even when you can't point to a logical reason why you know what you know? Your message from Moonstone Spirit is to tune in and listen to your intuition. It will speak to you through an inner voice, an inner vision, an inner sensation that feels real because, well, it is. It has many ways of communicating to you. Now is the time to pull back the veil between the visible and invisible worlds. Trust that the hidden reality matters. Trust that the hidden reality matters, and know that your intuition comes from the conscious universe, which possesses wisdom, knowledge, and understanding far beyond your own. And finally, the Numite, achieving self-mastery. The Master, my love, King of Wands. Inner power, recovering your sense of self. Evidence of progress may seem elusive at times, but with Numite spirit, when the Numite spirit appears, it is a sign that you might be underestimating how far you have come. Our minds are conditioned to pay attention to the negative and overlook. Where is it? Our minds are conditioned to pay attention to the negative and overlook all that is good in our lives, including the results of our efforts over time. You may have not received a big blue ribbon or a parade in your honor, but the conscious universe acknowledges and celebrates all your hard work mastering your fears. Make peace with the part of you that tells you that whatever you do, it will never be enough. You are developing mastery, and there will be times when you feel as if your progress is slow and inadequate. But you are called now to acknowledge that you have indeed persevered, learned much, and not given up. Doing so will help you stay the course rather than veer off track. Be gentle with yourself as you master the challenges you always seem to overcome somehow. You are getting better at this thing called life, at building healthy relationships and prosperity, and at knowing and loving yourself as much as the conscious universe does. Give yourself credit and keep practicing. We are all learning, and Numite Spirit is here to tell you that the conscious universe is watching you, and it is so proud of you. I am proud of you, Leo. Like I said, you a bad bitch, okay? I hope this reading resonated. Please comment below what you thought. If you like this, give this a thumbs up, subscribe, go follow me on TikTok. There's more content where this came from, and enjoy Leo season, enjoy the summertime, turn up, have a hot girl, hot boy summer, and until next time, peace.